Hey everybody, Jerry here from AndroidCentral.com. Let's have a look at the way Timescape runs on the Xperia X10. Pretty interesting piece of software, so we've got to take a look. There's your lock screen, and nice piece of eye candy there. This is Android 1.6. It's been skinned by the manufacturer, but not too heavily. It's mostly cosmetic, and the widgets have been reskinned. You've got 3 home screens. You can see the quick settings in the search there have been skinned over nicely. As the analog clock has, they've done a really nice job making it look like a glass clock. Looks really well. You've got a digital clock widget. Let's look at that. That looks nice too. Can't complain. You've got a Timescape widget, and Timescape will run as a standalone app, so we'll have a look at that. Set the widget there. It shows the last thing in your main feed, which we'll show the feeds in a second. Scroll over here and see what else. There's the web widget. You've got an application installed on the phone called Where. It's a local search thing. There's widgets for that. If you have an Exchange account, you can put a widget for your calendar, mail, or tasks, or a universal box with all 3. That's a nice widget if you're an Exchange user. If you tap the browser widget, you go to the last page in your history, or they've got thumbnail tiles of the last 3. You can go to any one of those directly. Timescape, let's have a look at that. Like I said, it runs as a standalone app, so let's fire it up from the widget. And it'll bring us to our main feed eventually. It is very slow, but a lot of eye candy. This is a conglomeration of all your separate feeds, into one main screen. This is Facebook. You scroll through the tiles that show the status updates. There's Twitter as well. Big problem, if you tap a tile, it takes you to the mobile web page for Twitter or Facebook. At the top is your last status. If you tap it, you can type in a new one. The keyboard is stock Android 1.6 with little or no customization that I could see. The typos are all me. I'm looking at this through the viewfinder on a camera. Can't blame the keyboard software for that. It's basically stock, like I said. As Twitter updates, your timeline scrolls, which probably contributes to the lagginess a good bit. Here's your music player. It's called Mediascape. It's built in. That's album thumbnails. Let's tap the last one I was listening to and bring up a song. Sounds great. The speaker sounds excellent. It's high quality sound. I'll give Sony that. You can shut it off and go back, and you browse through the album art tiles on the bottom. That's your media collection. You find one you want, tap it, pick a song, and it'll it plays. It works pretty well. It looks kind of neat, different, so I won't knock it too bad, other than it's a little slow. If you go back home, up in your status bar is a shortcut back to the player controls. Well, that's handy, so you don't have to dig for that and fumble around. Go back and scroll to the next tile, and that's your other media, pictures and videos that you've taken. I took a quick 3 or 4 second video so we could show this here. It's the built-in media player through Timescape. It's another thing that's adequate. It does what it needs to do. Not a lot of extras, but it's a real slow piece of work getting back anytime you open the media browser like that. I don't know why. This is your email inbox, and you tell Timescape which box to monitor. Text messages, call log, and like I said, here's where we started. This is a conglomeration of all your feeds together. And it's it scrolls through, and it auto updates when it scrolls, and it's pretty slow. So we have to look at other options. There's ADW is the one I picked, and I like ADW. I'm sure that had a factor. Several different launchers work with 1.6. Most everything works on ADW that we're used to on some of the newer devices. You can set your launcher bar up with other icons. It's faster, much faster than just regular home, and it's a whole lot faster than what we're going to look at here. You can set Timescape as your default home if you'd like to. I guess you could make it usable. At the bottom, they've added a launcher bar with 4 icons that I don't think can be moved. It doesn't swipe up. You think it's not going to work because it's so slow and laggy. You can see you can't change those icons there, or if you can, I could find no easy way. So, it's a neat application. As a home, no, it's just too slow. You all take it easy, and I'll talk to you later.